All right, in this lesson, we're going to be looking at some of the methods that are used to create samples of populations. First one is a convenience sample. That's whenever we sample individuals that are easy to get in contact with or convenient to access. Self-selected sample is a sample where individuals volunteer to participate in the study. A systematic sample is whenever individuals are arranged in some type of order and you choose every nth person in that arrangement, like every third person or every fifth person. Simple random sample is when every element of the population is equally likely to be chosen. Cluster sample is whenever the entire population is divided into groups or clusters, and some of those clusters are randomly selected and you use the entire clusters selected as the sample. Whereas a stratified sample is when the entire population is divided into usually categorical groups called strata, and individuals from each one of those strata or those groups is randomly selected to create your sample. Representative sample is a sample which is a good subset of the entire population. A biased sample is a sample that can produce inaccurate conclusions about the population. So when collecting categorical data, the results are reported as proportions. When you're collecting numerical data, the results are reported as usually as an average or the mean of the values. Once you have this information, you can make predictions by multiplying the mean or the proportion by the population size. That's called the expected value. All right, so we've got a survey that's taken of 10 students out of 3,000 students. Students are asked if they like ice cream. If so, which flavor, chocolate or vanilla, and how many times per week they eat the ice cream. Of the 8 students that said that they liked ice cream, they responded as follows. All right, so we've got 5 students that said that they like chocolate, 3 students that said they like vanilla. We have 2 students that said they eat it once a week. 1 student that said that they eat it 0 times per week. That would mean that they eat ice cream less frequently than weekly. And then we have 3 that said that they eat it 2 times a week, and then 2 that said they eat it 3 times a week. All right, so we want to first identify the categorical data. Obviously, it would be the flavor of the ice cream. And then initially, the first survey that was taken was whether or not they eat ice cream. So yes or no to that question would be categorical data also. And then the numerical data would be the number of times per week that they eat the ice cream. The proportion of students, and that would be discrete data, discrete numerical data. And then the proportion of students that liked ice cream, there were 8 students that said they liked ice cream out of the 10 that were sampled in the sample. So that would be 80%. And then the students that said that they liked chocolate, of the 8 students that said that they like they eat ice cream, 5 of them said that they like chocolate. 5 over 8 gives us a percentage of 0.625, which is 62.5%. All right, we want to predict the number of students in school that like ice cream. So 8 students out of the 10 that were sampled said that they liked ice cream. So 5 out of the 8 times the 2,400 gives us 1,500. All right, so let's back up a little bit. Of its question is actually asking to predict the number of students in the school that like chocolate ice cream. And again, 5 out of 8 students, only 88 out of 10 of the students said that they like ice cream. 5 out of 8 of those students said that they like chocolate ice cream. So 2,400 would be 80% of the 3,000 students in the school. So 5/8 times 2,400 gives us 1,500 students that would like ice cream, chocolate ice cream. And then of those that like chocolate, what proportion ate ice cream more than once per week? All right, so there was 5 people that said that they like chocolate ice cream, so that's our denominator. And then of the 5 people that said that they like chocolate, 3 of them ate ice cream more than once per week. That's 60.6 or 60%. And of those that ate ice cream, what's the mean times per week that it was eaten? Again, 8 out of 10 students said that they ate ice cream. All right, so we've got 14 out of 8. All right, so let's back up. If we add up all the number of times that each of the 8 students that said they ate ice cream, the number of times per week they ate ice cream, we get 14. And again, there were 8 subjects that said that they 8 out of the 10 said that they ate ice cream. So that would give us 1.75 times per week. That would be the average number of times per week that ice cream was eaten. And we want to predict the total times per week the ice cream was eaten by all of the students. So there was 80% of the students said that they ate ice cream. That's where the 2,400 came from. 2,400 is 80% of 3,000. And then 1.75 times 2,400 is 4,200. Alright, so if I sold ice cream for $2 per serving, what would my income be? And we would just multiply that 4,200 by $2. So that would give us 8,400.